If you're watching this, you're either a brand or business who's looking to make videos, or you're an actual content creator making these videos for the brands or business. I want to show you different price points from $3,000 all the way up to $150,000 on what you can expect to create or get for those budgets. Let's jump into it. What does a $3,000 content package look like? I'm only going to talk about what we've created for our clients. So a $3,000 package is for us to come out for about half a day and to create a 1-minute show that is supposed to be a proof of concept. So let's say you're a restaurant and you want to create a show. So we'll say, hey, if a show can be a client coming in to order and you always get the order wrong, for example. So what are we going to do? We're going to come in, we're going to maybe shoot 3 different videos and we're going to edit the best one, or we're going to create 3 different hooks for one video. And it's going to take us about half a day. It may take us an hour, hour and a half to set up, may take 2 or 3 hours to shoot and another hour to clean up. So that's what $3,000 would get you. And this video, you can use it to either show your other investors, you can show this, you can post this and run it as an ad to see how many people view it. You can post it just to get reactions from people. This is what that $3,000 looks like and what it's for. Now, the next step up from there is our $15,000 package. So what that includes is us to come out for a few days, usually 3 days, and to create an actual 10-minute show. So something on the lower end, but something that can be split up into multiple reels to be posted over a period of weeks on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. But this 10-minute video is also a long form video that would ideally go on YouTube, so you can get traction from there and you can have people looking at it to give you feedback, to see what the watch rate is of people watching it 5 minutes, 3 minutes, all the way through to the 9-minute mark. These are to give you data, to give you analytics for you to review for your next video that you're creating. I firmly believe, and I don't think I'm the only one, long form video is the best way for people to be directed toward a website or to make a sale, more so than Instagram or TikTok. The data is there. That's what the data shows. That 10-minute can obviously be revised. It can use different hooks for you to A/B test it, different outros. All these can be tested with that 10-minute video. The next step up is a $50,000 video, which is for us to come out for an entire week. What are we creating in the week? We are creating one 22-minute pilot. So it's an actual show. It's an actual episode that you can actually pitch to Netflix, Hulu, Prime, all those guys. And you can post this on YouTube to get traction again, for people to discover you, for people to understand what you guys are about, and for people to either, if you're trying to make sales, this 22-minute video is supposed to do that. It can be divided into half if you want to release part 1 one week, part 2 the other week. This is all, depends on the marketing strategy, but essentially you are getting a 22-minute show. This also includes a 2-minute sizzle reel. A sizzle reel is a video that you use to pitch if you're trying to pitch, let's say, to Netflix, Prime, those guys. But a 2-minute video can also be posted on your Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, obviously. This short one is also used to direct people towards the longer one. So it's like a trailer, a longer trailer, or you can split it up into 2 1-minute videos. But essentially, this is building up anticipation. This is building up momentum for people to be like, I want to see the whole show. I want to see what these guys are about. I want to see where they fail, where they succeed. And then this directs them again to that YouTube episode. So maybe we do 2 or 3 weeks of posting these short videos. And then on 3rd or 4th week is when we actually launch the full episode on YouTube, so people can go there and watch it. And if it does well, then we can go and talk about episode 2 and making a whole season of this. Now, the final option we have is a $150,000 option, which allows us to film for the month. Now, it's not filming every day for a month, but it's gonna let us film a few days a week for 4 or 5 weeks so that we have enough content to make an actual 42-minute pilot episode, or we make 2 22-minute pilot episodes. This again depends on the marketing strategy of the brand, of the business. So it's great to have multiple videos, but sometimes if there's an actual story there based on a character, 42-minute might be better. And if you're considering pitching this to, let's say, Netflix, and it's a restaurant again, if we're using that example, it might be more beneficial to have a 42-minute one because that's what they'd prefer to buy versus a 22-minute one. If they're posting this on YouTube and they know they're not going to go to Netflix, then it might be more beneficial to do 2 22-minute videos. This includes the different sizzle reels as well, and the different trailers that we'd create alongside them for marketing material. And there's always behind the scenes that we include, and photos and things like that that are included in this. Sounds like a big investment, but what you get out of it could be worth obviously 50 million, 100 million, depending on what you do with it. I say what you do with it because if you get a $150,000 pilot or sizzle reels and you just keep it on your computer, then you've wasted your money. But if you use that, let's say to pitch it to Netflix and they buy it for $5 million for the rights, well, then you've obviously made your investment back. Or if you post it on YouTube and a million people come and watch it and you make ad revenue from that and you do about $3 million in sales from that, this is actually what we've seen. Then again, that's a benefit to that $150,000 investment. And you have something that is your rights, depending what you work out with a production company like us, or it's something that you're splitting. Maybe they get 2% of it and you guys get the rest, whatever you guys decide. But it's definitely worth the investment if you have an idea there, if you have strong characters, and then tertiary, if you have a strong story. If you want to learn more about the story making aspect of making a show and how a show isn't based entirely on the story, it's based on strong characters and the conflict that they have and the transformation they go through, check out my next video where I dive into that.